Hi, it's Mike with Emerald Music, and we're going to do a little bit of a jazz lesson today. And uh, we're just going to do it over a blues, and we're going to use a basic blues, basic 12-bar blues, which is 4 bars of the one chord, 2 bars of the the four chord, 2 bars of the four chord, then 2 bars of the one again, 1 bar of the five chord, 1 bar of the four chord, and 2 bars of the one chord. All right. So if you were adding those up, that should add up to 12. Uh, and we're gonna do a C blues, and we're gonna use all dominant seventh chords to outline. So the C blues, the first arpeggio that we need to worry about is our 4 bars of C7. All right, and that would be concert C, E, G, and B flat. All right. Next, we have 2 bars of the four chord, which is concert F, which would be F, A, C, E flat. All right, 2 bars of that. Then we go back to the one chord. Again, that's C, E, G, B flat for the one chord. Then we have 1 bar of the five chord, and that would be G, B, D, and F. Again, these are dominant seventh chords. G, B, D, F. 1 bar of that. Then we have 1 bar of the four chord. Again, that is F, A, C, E flat. And then we have 2 bars of the one chord. Again, the one chord is C, E, G, B flat. All right. Hopefully I didn't misspeak anywhere. We're going to start off by using the metronome and just playing the roots. We're going to just play through the roots of everything. All right? And some of this exercise might seem mechanical and boring, but it'll get you to learn and internalize the note choices and the form that you're playing through. So I'm going to put a metronome at 60 beats per minute, and we'll start up. It's really important that we learn to use our metronome on 2 and 4. So let's see how we can do that. So say each click is 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it'd be important also to if it was a form that you didn't know and if I didn't know it and I wasn't saying be able to list off all the chords, the first thing I would do is probably write them out. Excuse this. Just turn the TV off really quick. The first thing to do would maybe be write them out, and then nice and slowly go through the changes, especially if it's complicated changes that moves like every measure. Go through the changes, then say them. You can say them in your key, or you can say them in concert pitch, whichever is, whichever one is best for you. It's good to it's good to kind of get used to thinking about concert pitch and in addition to your pitch on your instrument if you play a transposing instrument. I'm getting a little off track. So, you would go through and say, I would say C. And there's 4 bars of that. Then I'd say F, C, G, F, C. Maybe sing through them like that. No, I'm not the greatest singer in the world. So just so you're remembering them, then you're saying them, all right, and then we can play it. It's going to be a whole heck of a lot easier to do it that way than to try to just go right to the horn. All right. All right. Now I went through the roots. Next, I would add on the thirds. All right. So I'm just going to do these in half notes. Again, this is going to be kind of boring and kind of like an exercise. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Again, kind of mechanical and like a technical exercise in a way, but you can think of it that way. It kind of is a technical exercise and a mechanical exercise. Next, you would want to do the fifths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and next we would add on the seventh chord, the seventh to the chord. So let's see if I can think of a good pattern. And I'm just gonna do these in quarter notes, just to kind of give me a sense of good time and good rhythm right now. I kind of changed it up at the end, and honestly, my time was kind of atrocious. All right, so I'm making this process faster than you would want. You want to be comfortable with each step. So you know, when you add the thirds, do something like play around with different rhythms. Okay? And you would want to do that with at each step of the process so that you're coming up with ideas on just a couple notes. Just, you know, we end up with just 4 notes using the chords that I've given you. All right? And the next step in the process would just be to kind of start improvising and playing around with stuff. So I'll do, let's say 1 or 2 choruses, maybe 3. All right? Just doing an improvisation. And the goal is to hear the changes in my improvisation. So if you're not hearing where I am in the form, or you can't tell where I am, then I'm not doing it well. All right. 1, 2. make the same mistake as last time. I recorded this video earlier and stopped recording. So no, that wasn't perfect, and no, that wasn't the best improvisation I've ever had. But overall, I felt like I was feeling the changes better from even doing that once through. Okay, so you know, you can do better than that. I know you can. But hear the changes. Practice through the changes. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm always here and welcome for criticism, comments, questions. Please rate, subscribe to my channel. And this is Mike, and hope you have a great musical day. Take care.